Yeah. So you
Okay.
very sad.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, it is the first of the month, so it's all well, it's the first class of the new month, so it's all stretching today. Yep. All right, so let's just start marching it out, and let's just get some little arm circles going backwards. Get your palms up to the ceiling. Really try to get the thumbs pointing backwards. Get those shoulders open. Let's make it a little bigger. Keep marching while you do it. And really big circles. And now let's take it one at a time. Kind of like that backstroke. And one more. Let's start by just tapping it out. Bring your feet together, tap it out. So it's a tapped jumping jack. And let's go ahead. You can take the arms up, overhead. You can take the arms out in front. That's better for your shoulders. So just kind of tapping that leg out. Tap it out, step it in. Tap the other leg out. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your legs wide. We're going to squat. Let's take a deep breath in. Good. And exhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale, and inhale. Really big arms. Good. 2 more. Let's try to really sit those hips back. Core engaged, chest is lifted. Good. And up. Good. March it out again. Let's roll those shoulders back. Breathe. March. March it wide again. And let's just reach overhead. Nice, easy reach. So pull one arm under, the other is over. Keep your feet really grounded on the floor. Keep your feet grounded so you get that nice stretch down the side. Maybe into the hip a little. All right, and last one. Keep your legs wide, toes slightly turned out. We're going to go down into a plie, so knees come wide. Sit your hips back. Good. And come up. Let's come down and up. Squeeze those glutes on the way up. And good. Sit hips back. Knees track over your laces. Good. Come down one more time and hold here. Legs are wide. Make sure those knees are over your toes or over the middle of your foot, the second and third toe. And we're going to alternate, starting with the right. We're going to lift our heel up. Hold, and then down, and the left. Try to keep your body centered as you do this. So you're not moving necessarily side to side. One more. Now, lift that right heel up. Now move a little right. If you can, if you've got foot-toe problems, adjust as necessary. Left, go a little forward, getting that stretch in the front of the shin, and right. Forward. Good. And left. Go forward. We're going to do one more on each side. Keep your chest lifted. Good. Legs down. Slowly come up. Squeeze the glutes. Woo! Walk it in. March it out. Get those legs going again. Deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in. March your right foot forward and keep your feet grounded, and let's just rock forward. Lift the toes, lift the heel. So really work on the ankles and the lower leg. Good. Little balance here with your weight shift, because you're really shifting that weight forward and backward. One more. Good. March it out. March that left leg out in front. Same thing, very grounded rock. So really lift that heel, lift those toes. You're stretching out the very front of your shins and the calf muscles. Lift and lift. It also might be a little unstable when your feet are split like this, and then you're shifting your weight forward and backward. When you walk, you basically shift your weight forward. One more, and just march it out. Let's get another deep breath in and out. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. We're going to start with a little upper body. Let's start with that right arm. You're going to have your palm facing out. Your palm is going to come up. Arm is extended like you're lifting up to the ceiling. Try to reach up as high as you can. Rotate back, and like you're pushing down. Other arm, bring it up. Reach back, rotate that arm. Lift up as high as you can, where you can. If you've got shoulder issues, again, modify the movement. And push it down in the back. Nice, slow, controlled movement. Arm is extended all the way. And bring it up. Good. One more on each side. So you're also working that shoulder joint just a little bit. Extending and down. Good. All right. We're going to do a little down dog. So this is where you may or may not need your block. So let me show you what we're gonna do. Your down dog, you'll have your hands on your seat and you'll walk back. You'll push your hips back. So you're gonna get a nice stretch through the glutes, the back, and the hamstrings. You want to make sure that you're not sunk into your shoulders. You want to be up. And what we'll do is then when we come up, you can either take a foot forward onto the block and come up and lift up into, stretching out your hip flexors. Or if you can, when we come up, we're going to take a foot onto the seat. So everybody's flexibility is different. That's why you have the block. So you can have the block right in front, and you can put the foot on that block. Now you can also just put your foot on the floor if you don't want to use the block either. You can just, when you're in this position, you'll just step forward and your foot can be on the floor. So you've got floor, block, seat, up, chair. Okay? So we're going to stand right in front of stand up nice and straight, right in front of the chair seat. Yeah, I was going to suggest turning that around so you can see me. Let's take a deep breath in. Reach for the ceiling. As you exhale, you're going to fold forward, sticking your hips back, hands on the seat of the chair, wherever you can grab the sides or have your hands flat. And now Staying up through your shoulders, start walking your feet back, pushing your hips backward. You really want to push those hips back and get your head kind of between the arms. Don't drop your head below your heart. Keep your head kind of right between your arms. You're extending your arms, stretching out your shoulders. Feel that stretch in the glutes and the hamstrings, core engage. Now we're going to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to step that left foot forward, either onto the floor, the top of the block, or you're going to get your foot up onto the chair, seat. And you can also hold the chair arms if you need to, and lift your body up all the way. Lift your body up. We're stretching out the hip flexors. Body comes up. Head up, lift the body up. We're going into, yep, up. Like the stretch we do it at the end, except this time we're really getting a nice deep stretch. Good. You can bring your hands back down and step it off. Step it back. Push your hips back. Really push them back. Try not to have your feet kind of further than your body. Bring your feet in a little bit so you can really push those hips back. Get that stretch. Everybody feel that nice stretch down the back side? Now take a deep breath in. Exhale, and you can do the same with your right. You can either just step forward, step onto the block, or you can bring it up to the chair seat. So working that balance a little bit as well. Try to get your foot all the way on the seat. Oh, there you go. A little bit more stable that way. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands back down. And you're going to step back. Hands back down onto the seat and push those hips back again. Now grab the seat, inhale, exhale, just bring your hips forward so you're in like a push-up position over the chair. Get your hips down a little bit, nice plank position, good, and just push back again. Good. Those arms are extended, and come forward again. Stay up through your shoulders. Bring the hips forward into a plank position, push-up position. Good, core engage. Push back one more time. And come forward one more time into that plank position. Hips down, you're in a nice straight line. Head is up. Good. Step one leg in, step the other in, and slowly come up. Let's get a nice deep breath in through the nose and out. Good. Everybody okay? Everybody's dizzy? Okay, good. That's why you want to keep your head above your heart. So even when you're in this position, no need to drop your head like this. You want to keep it slightly elevated so it's above your heart. Good. All right. Let's grab, let's stand up nice and straight. And arms are going to be out, shoulders down, thumbs up, palms together. And we're going to take that right hand, we're going to track that thumb. Now make sure you have something, if you need, for balance next to you. We're going to take that right arm all the way back behind us. Keep your left arm straight ahead, look back behind you, look at that arm, thumb up to the ceiling, and then keep your arm there and look forward. See if you're able to pull those arms open anymore. Should be feeling a nice stretch through the front. Shoulders are dropped. And bring it together. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Left goes back. Open up. Keep your right arm pointing forward and you're just looking behind you. And look forward. So you're looking down that right arm at your thumb. Look forward over your right thumb. Good, and bring it in. Good, bring it down and roll it back. Grab your hands behind, pull down and back. Lift the chest up. Keep your right hand behind you, right up against your back. So that's going to keep your shoulder down. You can use your left hand to bring the ear towards the shoulder. Keep your left shoulder down. No hiking it up. Just relax the shoulders. And breathe. Good, and switch. Left hand goes behind, just rest it against your back. Right hand to the side of your head. Use your right hand to bring your ear towards the shoulder. Right shoulder down. Feel that stretch down the neck. And come on up. Good, let's drop our chin to the chest. Take it up to the ceiling. And down again, chin to chest. And up. And bring it down one more time. And then just make a smiley face in front. So just kind of roll to one shoulder, roll to the other. Stand up straight. Good. Let's come around to our chair and sit down slowly. Let's take our hands to our ears, shoulders are down. Drop your shoulders, sit up nice and straight. Take a deep breath in, inhale, exhale, and we're gonna turn to the right. Turn your shoulders, keep your elbows out to the side. We're not taking an elbow to a knee, we're just rotating. And then inhale back to center and exhale. And inhale to center and exhale. Trying to keep your elbows wide. And inhale to center, exhale to the left. Good, and come back to center and relax. Again, roll those shoulders out. Take the left hand over and grab the right chair arm and fall to the side. Yep, you all know this one. Keep your right glute in the chair. Your glute is glued to that chair. Come on up. We're going to do the same side again. And take it over. Just letting that arm kind of fall over your head. And then just slightly lean forward and look down to the left chair leg. Feel that stretch. I can feel it in my right lower back area. And then relax. I'm going to do it one more time. Take it over, reach overhead, and then we're going to turn our shoulders up to the ceiling. And just keep leaning back. Keep that right glute glued to the chair. Think about where you're feeling it. Again, I'm really feeling it in that whole right hip, lower back area. And come up, and it feels really good. Let's roll those shoulders back. Anybody else feel it like right there? Good. That's often the muscle that tends to go out when you pop your back out, is that QL. So, at least for me it does. Take your right hand over to the left chair arm, and let's fall to the side. So now your left glute, your left hip, push it down, keep it glued to the chair. And come on up. Good. Relax. Take it back. Now we're going to come forward a little bit and turn and look down to the right chair leg. So trying to get your shoulder turned, not just turn your head, get the shoulder turned towards the left. Keeping your left glute down. Good, come on up, relax, shake it out a little. One more time. Take it over. And then you're going to turn your shoulders and look up to the ceiling. Kind of try to pull your chest up to the ceiling. Just let that arm kind of go overhead. You even let it go out to the side if that's more comfortable for you. And come on up. Good. And roll those shoulders back. Just kind of swing the arms a little. Just release the tension. And let's take a deep breath in. As you exhale, lift your left knee and pull it into your chest. Sit up straight. Try not to fall backwards. So you have to use that core. Good. And inhale. And exhale. Pull it in. Sitting up nice and straight. Good. Down. Inhale. And again, exhale. Grab that right knee. Bring it into the chest. Try not to lean against the back of the chair. Good. Let it down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Grab the knee. And bring it into the chest. Sitting up nice and straight. Good. All right, one more. So let's take both hands. Again, if you need to, put your shoulders, you can have your hands on your shoulders. And we're going to drop the right elbow to the floor, lift the left to the ceiling. Try to stay upright, so try not to lean too much in the chair. There's more about kind of the midsection stretch. And then come on up, stay up nice and straight, and then just go to the left side. Good. Come on up. Let's go to the right. Keeping elbows back. Don't let them fall forward. And to the left. Good. And come on up and relax. Again, roll the shoulders back. Okay. Let's go ahead and stand up one more time. We'll do a few more standing. So I would say get right behind your chair. So you've got the chair to hang on to if you need it. And let's take our right foot, point it out to the right. And left foot points into the room, so your feet are at right angles. Try to get a good distance here. So, there you go. All right, so let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring it down, palms up, shoulders down, kind of squeezing your shoulder blades a little. Inhale, exhale, and go to the right. So you can keep your leg straight. If you need to, you can bend it, but that knee needs to go over that foot. Stay over your laces. And you're reaching up with your left to the ceiling. You can look up to that left arm. Look up to the left hand. You can hold on with your right hand. Hold on to the back of the chair if you need to. And really keep that left foot down. Where are you feeling it?
My neck.
And let's go ahead and inhale and exhale, come on up. Good. Inhale, exhale, and let's go the other direction. And if it bothers your neck, you can just keep your head facing forward, but you can look up here. It does challenge your balance. It's also stretching out the neck muscles as well. Keep that right foot grounded. In fact, push it down a little bit. And feel that in that right hip area. Woo, I feel in that whole area. And bring your head back to face forward, and let's come on up. Good. Turn your left foot so it's going in the same direction as your right. And push that hip forward again. And make sure you're up nice and straight, even slightly pulled back a little bit. Good. So bring your feet facing forward. Turn your left foot out to the side. So same thing. Just take a deep breath in. And exhale. Arms down, palms to the ceiling so your thumbs are pointing backwards. Shoulders are dropped. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come down to the left. Reaching for the floor as much as you can. Reaching up to the ceiling. Try to pull the arm back just a little bit. If you want, you can look up to your hand and keep that right foot grounded. So that right foot is really, in fact, again, even push down into it a little bit. Feel that stretch in that hip area. Come back, your head can come back to center if you need to. And we're going to come up, pull up from your torso, palms up. And take a deep breath in, exhale, and reach the other direction. Left foot is grounded to the floor, so really keep it down, reaching up, reaching down with your right, reaching up with the left. And come on up. Good. Turn your right foot so it's facing the same direction as your left. And your body is up nice and straight and push forward. Again, you can even pull yourself back just a little bit. So you really get a nice stretch in the front of the thigh and the hip. Good, and step out of it. Again, grab your hands behind your back and pull down and back. Stand up straight. Good, and let's sit back down. Before we use the strap, which we're going to use, we're going to kind of massage, do a little self-massage on the legs a little bit. I know everybody likes that. So let's start with that left leg. Just extend it out and just take your hands down so that your fingers are underneath, getting into the calf muscle, and just kind of press into that calf, massage it. Try to relax the leg a little bit so that the muscle's not too tight. Whew. I feel a couple spots in there. And you can use your thumb to kind of just press down a little bit in the front. Just use your fingers to get into the muscles. Good. Now let's come on up and just kind of massage around the knee. You can take your thumbs just a little bit above the knee and just kind of work on that muscle right above the knee. This, I would recommend trying just a little self-massage if your knees are just achy. It's one thing if you know you have arthritis, but this would even still help because if your muscles in your leg are tight, they're all meeting, a lot of them are meeting right here at your knee, and they could just be really pulling on that knee. So just try doing a little self-massage. Same thing, get your fingers in the back of your leg and just kind of massage into those hamstrings. You can use your thumbs on the top. You can get a little bit into the IT band. Nobody likes the IT band. Just make sure, again, you really don't need to go onto a bone or a joint, but you want to definitely get those fleshy areas where the muscle and the soft tissue are. So your IT band would be about from just above the knee to just above the hip bone. So you may even feel that now with just your fingers. Yeah. All right, so let's do the other side. So get your fingers into the back of the calf. You can use your thumbs on the top. Just massaging. Don't just like gently kind of do it. Get those fingers into that muscle. You want to feel them. You want to try to feel those knots. Yeah. Let's come up to the knee. Again, just kind of massage around the knee. Then you can take the thumbs above. And you can get those fingertips digging into the back of your leg, into those hamstrings. Anybody feel knots someplace? At least one? Oh, I can definitely feel it in the inner thigh, especially on my left, because that's where I had the replacement, so still a little tighter there.
What causes them?
Just imbalances in your system and, not stretching and doing things, being active and not stretching afterwards. You can get into the IT band on the side, get those fingers right into the side. Good, now let's get your, what did I do with it? It's right here. So let's take that left leg. So typically, if you've ever had any like body work by a massage therapist, unless you're going for something like a relaxing, they'll get in and try to break up some of the adhesions, which are your knots, because it's really hard to stretch a knot. You're starting from a position like this, whereas if you can break it up a little bit, then you can stretch it a little bit more. So it's usually recommended to kind of try to break up adhesions and then follow it with some stretching. So let's take a deep breath in, then exhale, reach with your left hand for the toes. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Now you could, while you're sitting and just watching TV, you could just do some self-massage on your legs. Especially you can always cross your leg over, bring your ankle up onto your thigh, and then you can really work on it as well in there. Get the inner thigh. And then come on up and shake it out a little bit. Pull those toes towards you. You must take a deep breath in and exhale, reach with your right hand. Reach across to the outside of the leg, and then we're gonna look over that left shoulder. You're using your leg as leverage. Push against it to try to get your right shoulder slightly turned. You'll feel that stretch get a lot deeper. You can feel it right in the back of the leg. In your lower back. Some of the places you may feel it. Good. Come on up. Take that ankle onto the thigh. Again, you can always, work your legs in this position as well if you wanted to. Sit up nice and straight. And leading with the chest, you're just going to hinge forward a little. You don't have to go a lot, just a little. We'll get that stretch a little bit deeper. And breathe. Up, and let's switch legs. Sitting up nice and straight, take a deep breath in. And exhale, reach with the right hand. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Come on up. Shake it out a little bit. Take it back. Pull your toes towards you. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach with your left hand to the outside of the leg, grab. So, because you definitely want to grab where you can, either on the shin, because you're going to use your leg as leverage. You're going to push against the leg, try to get your left shoulder turned around, and look over your right shoulder. So use the leg to push against to help get your body around. Again, think about where you're feeling it. Good, and relax. Let's take that ankle on up. And sitting up nice and straight. Just hinge forward slightly, leading with the chest. Good. And let's take those legs wide. Hands are on your legs. And we're going to take the left shoulder towards that right foot. So this left hand needs to push against that left leg to keep your knee over your laces. So right shoulder comes across and down towards the right foot. And push that left leg open. Up, and the other side. Right shoulder, you can even try to straighten your arm, just kind of pushing against that leg. Not only will you feel this in the inner thigh, again, you may feel this in the lower back area. And come on up, let's do it again. Left shoulder to right foot, push. And it's perfectly normal to feel it on one side versus the other because we just have, our body is imbalanced. And come on up, and maybe tighter on one side than the other. And come on up. Good, and walk those feet, let's keep them open, sorry. And let's cross our arms, sit up straight, and deep breath in, and exhale. And inhale, pull up, and exhale down. Inhale, pull up from your belly, and exhale down. Come on up and walk those feet in. And sit up nice and straight, shoulders down. And we're gonna do a 4 count breaths. So take a deep breath for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much for being with me.